Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Beat Matt Batrep.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming Beat Matt Batrep.
30K edition. Backed by popular demand is Mr. Lee himself, all the way from Iceland.
All the way from the basement.
Right, now in the basement. He lives here now, in the basement.
I do.
Painting models, repairing them on the spot, and doing all sorts of awesome stuff for our campaigns. And we're going to play an awesome game of 30K. At least I hope it's going to be awesome. Can't tell you actually right now if it's going to be awesome because we haven't played it yet. It's 2,500 points of Emperor's Children versus Salamanders. We actually took a good amount of time, about 15 minutes in the pregame show, going over our armies because we're using Rites of War from the new, or the latest, Horus Heresy Book 6. And so I'm doing some new stuff for my Salamanders. And you've got some new stuff for your Emperor's Children. But if you want all those details, go to the link in the video description below. It's 100% free, no registration required, nothing. Just we separate it to save 15 minutes of video time right here. So people who don't care about those details can skip them. And we're always looking for more people to come in and challenge us. So go to miniwargaming.com/challenge if you'd like to come in and be featured in a battle report. So let's quickly take a look at the armies, and then let's look at the scenario and get playing. This side we have my 2,500 points, the Awakening Fire Rite of War for the Salamanders. Full details in the pregame show below. And 2,500 points of Emperor's Children, pretty purple guys. All the details in the pregame show. The mission we are playing is called Dominion from book number 6. It's mission number 4. Essentially, there are 5 objectives that are placed outside of the deployment zone, so you have to know what deployment type you're doing. In this case, we are doing Hammer and Anvil. And then you take turns placing the 5 objectives. They cannot be in the deployment zones, and they have to be at least 6 inches from each other and the table edge. So we got all 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're nice and clumped together. And essentially there's 2 ways to get victory points. At the beginning of each of your turns, if you control an objective, and remember only troop choices or implacable advance can control objectives in 30K, then you get a point. And that's cumulative throughout the entire game, but it's at the beginning of your turn. So you can't just drive up, grab it, and get the point. You've got to then survive a turn and not have any denial units come and take it. And then at the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins. The second way to get points is the 2 secondary objectives, which are worth D3 victory each. The first one is Slay the Warlord, and the second one, I think it's called, it's not called attrition, it's called, whatever. It's basically, if you kill more units than the enemy, then you get D3 more objectives. And so unlike 40K, not everything's scoring, so it's not like somebody's going to be racking up 5 points per turn. And we do follow the rules that you can only control 1 per turn. So if you have 1 unit controlling more than 1, he still only gets 1 point, because you can only choose to control 1 of them each time. I've already done the roll-offs, or multiple roll-offs, whatever. And I get this side, and I will be deploying first. So we're going to do that right now and come right back when we're ready for first turn. They're deployed and ready to go. My Flamer squad and the 1 Rhino, Predator, Tacticals, 2 Dreadnoughts ready for a conga line, Spartan ready to drive up the middle, and a Rhino on the other side. Idea obviously here is to grab the objectives and say, come at me, brah. And then the Emperor's Children on the other side have their 2 Sicarians a little further back. They're a little worried about all those last cannons and everything else that the Dreadnoughts can deal to them. They want to survive beyond turn 1. Tactical squad, big blob right here in the middle. And then a cacophony squad with their Primus Medicae. Oh, and another one hiding. I didn't see it. Hiding back over here in the ruins. And in reserve is a Storm Eagle with all the Palatine Blades and Mr. Emo Hair Man himself, Eidolon. And then we have...
I'm going to paint his hair black. Just for you.
Just for me. Or multicolor.
Yeah. And
then we've got outflanking, as was declared in the deployment. We have the jet bikes and the land speeders, the javelins. So everybody will be rolling from reserve. Nothing. Do you have anything to help you with reserves? No. So you're just straight 3 up reserve, yeah. And coming straight in, not deep striking, and outflanking these 2. We rolled. There's no night fighting. The game goes for 5 turns, and it goes to a 6th turn on a 4+. And I automatically go first. I don't choose who goes first unless Lee seizes. Would you like to try to seize? Or would you want me to go first?
This is my thinking face. No, I'm not going to try to seize.
You're not going to try to seize. Okay. Then right away, Salamanders, turn 1. start with this Rhino trying to move. Everything has dozer blades, so if I roll those don't roll double ones, good start. He's gonna have a hard time getting through here, so I'm just gonna stop right there, and I will disembark the tactical squad out of there. Not with move through cover, because that was my other Rite of War, but they can move 4 inches plus the 1.5 inches getting out. Spartan is going to move next. No double ones. All right. It's just going to crash right through everything I can and end up right here. Not disembarking. Obviously couldn't anyways, moving 12 inches. This Leviathan wants to move up 6 inches because it'll put him just in range of firing at the Sicaran, but it will go into difficult terrain, so I need to roll a 6. Nope, 3 inches it is. So it's just going to go up to there. Let's do some dangerous terrain. Now the reason I'm rolling 2, in case you're not sure, is they have dozer blades. So if I roll a 1, I get to re-roll it. So essentially I have to roll double 1 to fail my dozer blade. So they're fine. He's just going to drive up to here, and we'll also disembark because the objectives are very important. Now they're holding this objective right here. The Darrow Dio will just advance right behind them. Predator, dangerous terrain. Haha, we're good. And he's just going to fly forward and make sure that he's got some cover against at least one of the Sicarans. And then dangerous terrain for this last Rhino full, the support squad. He's fine. And this one's booking it forward at cruising speed as well, up to here. I'm not going to bother doing the psychic phase. My librarian's inside of the Spartan, so it cannot manifest any of his powers anyways. We're going to flat out this Rhino into dangerous terrain. It's double 6 is fine. It's just going to come up to here, grabbing some cover. And flat out this Rhino that had the tacticals. Oh, whew, I saw that as a 1. Well, that was a double 1. We're good. I'm just going to drive up to here. Let's run these tactical Space Marines 6 inches. Actually, it's 5, because they get -1 to their run and charge. But I just wanted to reposition them now that the Rhino is out of the way to surround that objective. Not that you can really come up here and get this one yet, but I want to make sure if you do manage to kill some guys that others are within 3 inches. The Leviathan will run 4 inches. I'll come up right to here. Darrow Dio is going to fire its cannons. Oh, I don't remember their names. It's 4 twin length, strength 8, AP4 sundering shots of 48-inch range. And he can see the Sicaran right here. So he's going to fire at that. Ballistic skill of 5, so hitting on 2s. Twin linked, but made all 4 hits. Strength 8 versus your front armor 13. So we need 5s. This has Sunder, so I can reroll failed glancing and pens. We got 2 glances. Rerolling these 2. Just 2 glances. So he survives no matter what, but he also gets a 4-up cover save. Which he failed both of. Ooh, down to 1 hull point. I still got the Aeolus missile launcher. I can technically fire this at something else, but it ignores intervening terrain. So we've said that basically, well, no cover against this. And so I'm going to fire at that. Strength 6, AP3 automatically hits side armor, which is important because the side armor is 12. So first 2s to hit. All 3 hit. And so I need 6s to glance, not sundering. So I only get 1 chance at this, but if I get 1 single 6, I will wreck the Sicaran. Oh, just got it. So the Sicaran is wrecked. There's no first blood in this one, so I don't get any points for that. But I did kill something that could do a lot of damage back, so yay! I'm going to use Power of the Machine Spirit to fire quad last cannon at full ballistic skill. I can see the guys through the door there. So 2 last cannons essentially, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Oh, come on. And then 2s to wound. Yeah, AP2, man. You only get a 4-up cover. And you also have a Primus Medicae, which does not work because this is insta-killing you. So 1 guy does go down. And then not with the Power of the Machine Spirit, so just choosing my primary target. I'll fire the other last cannon, snap firing at this spot. I can see these 2, but 6s to hit. Oh, 1 hit. Twin linked. 2s to wound. It's 4-up cover though.
No, we don't.
So that guy dies. The Predator's going to pop smoke because he does not have real good cover against this Sicaran, who is a fast vehicle, could get right up in there and then just try to destroy him. It's only going to be a 5-up cover, but that could save him, and it could also dissuade the Sicaran from choosing him as a target. We'll see. We're going to flat out this Rhino. Didn't roll double 1. Just Just want to kind of get them out of the way so that these guys can do a run of 4 inches. Remember, they're -1 to their run. So they can get around that objective a little bit more. That's it for my turn. So not bad. Killed a Sicaran. I'm happy about that. It's a lot less firepower coming back at me. And knocked off 1 tactical and 1 cacophony. Cacophony?
Cacophonies?
Yes. So that's 2 less strength 6 shots coming my way as well. And so I'm happy about that. And I'm getting right in his face, grabbing objectives. So if he does not shake these 2 tactical Marine squads, then I'm going to get 2 points next turn automatically. So I think I'll be able to pull that off, but we'll have to wait and see just because his reserves won't come on until turn 2. Let's jump now into Emperor's Children, turn 1.
These guys are gonna move up over there to terrain. Man.
5 inches, not bad. I do have a 36-inch range, so basically if they could see something, then they can fire at it. And they're relentless, thanks to this Rite of War. Have you used these a lot without them being relentless?
Not just once.
Were they any good?
Off camera against Josh. Oh, they're pretty good.
I don't mean like, I know obviously their firepower is good, but when you're stuck not really moving a squad, it really can make a difference.
You move up.
So let's do your dangerous terrain first. Because as soon as you enter the terrain, we gotta roll for it.
Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna go in dangerous terrain?
No.
Well, fine. La-di-da. And he's a fast vehicle, so you move 6 inches so you can fire everything at full ballistic skill.
Yeah, I can. These guys are gonna move up. Come on. There you go.
4 inches.
So my Sicaran's gonna shoot your Predator in the face. Right in the face.
What do you want to start with?
2 last cannons.
Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Front armor of 13, so you're looking for 4s to glance. Whoa, it's a pen, but watch out. I've got a 5-up cover save. Okay, the penetrating hit got through with AP2, so +1 to your die roll, and 4, it is stunned, which is essentially being useless for an entire turn because it can't move. Correction, I actually upgraded this to have extra armor, so he's now only crew shaken, which is nice because he'll still be able to move up and then use Machine Spirit to fire one of his weapons. Not that he's going to survive your main gun.
Nope.
It's 6 strength 7 shots.
Yep.
Does that have Sunder?
No.
Okay.
Has rending.
Rending, so every 6 will be a penetrating hit then. Ouch. 3s to hit. Is it twin linked?
Mm-hmm.
We got 5 out of 6 hits. So 6s will be automatic penetrating hits. Nasty. Oh. Okay.
Not so nasty.
It's got a heavy bolter too, but that's not going to hurt nothing. 6 of your cacophony guys can see this rhino, so they're going to fire at it. Now we've got to do them separate. The 3 in the door see the front armor, and the 3 in the other over there see the side armor because it's 12, 11, 10. You gotta scratch that. You know, I'm giving my guys +1 armor. I gave him a flare shield. Did I not tell you that? He's only got 11 armor, so it's just 11, 11. So who cares if it's front and side? Now each of these get hot, so we gotta roll them separately. So 6 of them.
It's gonna be fun.
2 shots each, hitting on 3s. Did not get hot. Just keep rolling the 2 hits. Did not get hot. Oh, we gotta get hot. So let's just put that aside and you can roll it after. And did not get hot. Wow, you're getting a lot of hits here. And did not get hot. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
1 more. You've only rolled 10. Did not get hot. So 1 get hot. 3 up. He's fine. All these are strength 6, so you need 5s to glance. Shouldn't be too hard. Although I will get some cover.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ow, okay.
Ooh.
So would we say 5s to glance?
Yeah.
So we got 2 glance, 3 pens. Okay, on further observation of this, I do realize that front and side does make a difference, because the side has no cover while the front does. So we're just going to randomly determine which ones of those hit the front, which ones hit the side. So these are the glancing, so 4+ will be the front. So front, and then the pens, front, and the side. That's important because these ones ignore cover. So 4+, and 4+. Clearly was not important because I didn't make my cover saves anyways. So the rhino's dead no matter what, and I don't think it matters what you roll for these because they're only AP 5. So this is just wrecked. I will have to pass a leadership test for the guys inside, which will be at the end of the shooting phase, so I'm going to hold off on that, because if they fail it, they have to snap fire. And let's face it, a bunch of guys with flamers don't want to have to snap fire.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was a hard choice of where to disembark these guys. It's only 3-inch disembark. If I go on this side, I hold that objective, but then two bad things can happen. One, these guys can charge me. They're relentless. Although that's not so bad as 10 flamers, but the real bad thing is these guys, I checked, are all in range if I put them all right here, and they can pretty much all see. And there's no way that that squad would survive the 20 strength 6 pinning shots, so it'd be another chance. They might not even be able to fire. If I fail a leadership test because of the penetrating hits, then they will only be able to snap fire anyways. But having to pass that and a pinning test, and possibly a morale test, and a leadership test because of your all the shrieking rules, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. So I'm going to play it safe and have them on this side. But they still have to pass a pinning check, leadership 8, and they fail it, but they get to reroll 1 die. Don't give me a 6. Oh, frick! They're pinned anyways! Okay, I'm really glad then that I came on this side, because then charging them, they would not have got Overwatch. And 9 of these guys can see this tactical squad. Try to take them down. We're going to start with the champion, hitting on 3s, because he's actually got a higher leadership than everybody else, so we'll put those 2 aside. So you got 2 hits so far. Now the other 8, we're going to do 8 at a time. So this will represent the first of each of their shots. So 3s to hit. So we got 2 gets hot, and then 1 miss, and then these are hits. And so let's roll those 2 gets hot. So they pass it, so we'll do the other 8 now. So the 8 will fire again, hitting on 3s. 1 gets hot. Wow, you got a lot of hits there. He's fine, so that's 2. So only 2 misses. And these are 2s to wound. Ugh, nasty. There's a couple ones. But they're only AP 5. They are pinning though, so 3 up saves. Ooh, I only lost 2 guys. So 2 guys die. So normally, there's no morale test here for sure, but the special rule for the Cacophony's weapon is that if I lose anybody, I take a leadership test at minus however many I lost, so leadership -2. If I fail that, I take D6 AP2 instant death wounds. I get to choose who they are though, so I should be able to hold on to this, although it could make them then run. So leadership 8 down to 6. Oh, I passed it. I'm sorry. I do have to make a pinning test though, leadership 8, and I passed that. That's it for Emperor's Children. There was a good chance to do a lot of damage there, but I rolled really well for my armor saves.
Took out one of your rhinos.
You did take out the rhino and pinned the flamers. That's a big deal. And you stunned, which became shaken on the predator, which is not as big a deal because it's got machine spirit. But who knows? Maybe that hull point being down will make a difference. But the support squad being taken out of commission for a turn is quite nice because they could have come up and wrecked face against that cacophony. Is that how you say cacophony?
Cacophony.
Cacophony squad. Let's go into Salamanders, turn 2. Beginning of my turn, I get 2 points for holding 2 of the objectives. So the score is now 2-0. Predator's gonna move up. Don't roll double ones. We're good. Yeah, it's an AP3 flamer. Hi guys. How's it going?
Not well.
Good thing you got an apothecary. I hope he brought a... Actually, no, he did bring a fire extinguisher. That's the whole point of that apothecary, is to put out your gets hot. I'm gonna do difficult terrain for these guys. Oh, 2 inches, look at that. I just want to get more of them closer to the objective before they get hit with the cacophonies again. Just, just in case. Dangerous terrain for this rhino. We are fine. I'm gonna drive up like this.
Hey!
Hey!
That's not...
Hey! Actually, I'm gonna have him drive to here instead. I don't think he might be in range with a heavy flamer to hit like 1 guy, but it'll still block line of sight, and I might actually be able to hit you with my heavy flamer. Let's do dangerous terrain for the Spartan. We're fine. You know what? What the heck? He's gonna come up to here. Let's disembark.
No.
But the problem is I have to roll my difficult terrain after I say I'm gonna disembark. I'd rather roll the difficult terrain and then decide to disembark. Like, double one. Nah, I'll stay inside.
No.
Because I want to try to charge this squad.
We just jam up the door and kick
But
them out.
yeah, but the problem is, that would suck because I have -1 to my charge, so it's not like I'm that good at charging. And then once they're out, I don't know. It's not like you have a lot to shoot at them. I'm gonna go for it. Let's go for it. You know what though? I could just place them here and have them come around this way. So I'm not even gonna do dangerous or difficult terrain. And there they are. It's not even going to be an easy charge. It's true difficult terrain. Don't have my move through cover like I'm used to with my Rite of War. So it'll be -2 and then -1 for being slow salamanders. But if I make it, boy, it'll be messy. Leviathan, difficult terrain, 3 inches. This guy is not in a hurry. So I'll march him to here. My Daredeo is going to stand still and elect to have Skyfire and Interceptor. That lasts both during my turn and my opponent's turn. And this Rhino will move up at cruising speed. Won't be able to fire his flamer, but just gets in the way. And then I'll have these Tactical Marines move over to hold 2 objectives. Only get 1 point, can only hold 1 objective at a time, but it also means I'm denying an objective. Not that that matters right now, but it might, just maybe. Into the Psychic phase. He's a Mastery level 2, that's what I paid for him to have. And I get D6 extra. Ooh, so I get 7 in total. So I'm going to put all 7 into Fury of the Salamander. So even if I perils, I want to get this thing off. Because Warp Charge 3, so really 7 dice isn't even like a sure bet. See, I failed. Boo. So shooting phase, this is Crew Shaken, but I'm going to use Machine Spirit to fire one of its weapons at full ballistic skill. So I'm going to do its Flamestorm Cannon. And obviously I'm targeting the bottom floor. As the Strength 6 AP3 does not benefit from the +1 strength of the Flamer weapons because it's not on the list. Not that it matters.
What a shame.
2s to wound, hitting 6 of them. Oh, 2 1s. You don't get your armor, it's AP3 and ignores cover, but you do have a Primus Medicae in there. So 5 up, feel no pain.
Man.
Ooh, he saved 2 of them. That's a big deal, because that's not a morale check. Heavy Flamer from the Rhino, hitting 2 of these guys. That's a Strength 6 Heavy Flamer, thanks to being a Salamander, so 2s to wound. So it's 2 wounds, but it's only AP4. It does not get its AP improved, so 3 up save, you're fine. We'll Snapfire its Combi Bolter. So hit on 6s, twin linked. Oh, okay.
Really?
4s to wound. All right.
Really?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna fail both of these, you know.
Yeah, apparently it's better than a
a
Heavy Flamer. Okay, you only failed 1, but you gotta feel no pain.
Man. Nope.
Oh, 1's dead. It's a dude man out front.
Dude, man. Here you go. Come here. Come here, you.
I'm gonna flat out this Rhino into dangerous terrain. Just move up 6 inches. And then I'll have this fire this Karen, which I'm gonna be snap firing because I am a Skyfire, but I might as well fire something. Hitting on 6s. Twin linked. Nope. Then I'm going to use the independent tracking or targeting on the missiles to fire at the Cacophony squad and try to kill 1 more guy to force a morale check. You don't get a morale check already. No, you're at 7 guys. So I killed 2 out of 9 so far, so it's only 22%. 6 is to hit though, because I am Skyfiring. So naturally I get 2 hits.
Of course.
Makes total sense, right? 2s to wound. So 2 wounds, AP3, but you get your 4 up cover. And feel no pain, of course.
4 up.
No. Feel no pain?
Not good.
Oh.
Come on, Doc. Ooh.
He does save 1 of them. So guy out front will die. That will be a morale check on them. Gonna run the Leviathan just because he doesn't really have any targets. 6 inches. He'll use that to go up 3 and 3 inches forward. That'll help him get better line of sight for next turn.
Up.
Let's target the Tactical Marines. Quad last cannon. Twin linked, hitting on 3s. And then 2s to wound. 1 wound. 4 up cover. Go last cannon, slowly melting away the Tactical squad. Overkill, yes, maybe. And of my shooting phase, we have a morale check on the Cacophonies with the console, so leadership 9. You're fine. In the assault phase, my huge Death Star squad will declare a charge against you. Would you like to overwatch?
Yes, I would.
All right, let's see you get hot. So we'll do them 9 at a time, so it represents the first and second shot from each person. Hitting on 6s. No hits, but 3 gets hot. Why don't you just toss those? 3 up saves. 1 dies unless you can make us feel no pain.
Nope.
Yeah, 1 dies. So you roll the one that died separately, so if he gets hot again, we don't care. 6 to hit. Oh, he hits. So as he dies, he hits. Let's roll the other ones now. 6 is to hit, gets hot.
Confusing, but you know.
But I'm following it. So 2 more hits and 1 more gets hot. So roll that gets hot, 3 plus. And 5 plus.
Man.
So
Okay.
only 1 guy dies. We'll figure out which one dies in a second. So you've got 3 hits, winning on 2s. 3 wounds. And obviously we're going to be hitting our front guys first. So they're just line troops, so 2 plus save. Better not fail 2 of these because they got 2 wounds each. Okay, we're good. So he's down to 1 wound. Now we're going to randomize who dies. This is important because if it's him, then
But if I roll a 1 or a 2?
well, he's the closest.
Yeah.
So just roll a d10. If you roll a 1, it's him. Otherwise, I don't care who you kill. 2. So just take anybody off. It won't matter because it doesn't change my charge range. So I need a 3-inch charge through difficult and being a salamander. So -2 for difficult, and then -1 for being a salamander. So I need to roll 6 or higher. 8. So I make a 5-inch charge. So I'm in. Sorry, cacophonies. But you're dead. And I have charge in. This guy is actually down right below. I just couldn't get my hand in there. So he's actually down there. Everybody's engaged, essentially. Now, this is the only fight that we have. So issuing and accepting challenges. I know you have to issue and accept challenges. I'm just not going to challenge. So you go ahead and choose who's challenging, and then I'll accept or not.
Squad champion.
Your squad champion?
Yeah.
So your basic champion. So my Praetor, who's right here, will accept. Where is your champion? Which one is him? Because we just got to swap.
Well, actually, he's this guy.
Okay, perfect. So I swapped my Praetor for that guy. So let's just pretend I did that, because let's face it, that's not happening.
Him. Then 1 each of the other ones.
So the champion has 2 attacks. He's initiative 5 because you get +1 initiative in challenges. You also get +1 initiative if you charge, but and so he gets to go first, attacking my Praetor with 2 attacks. So you're hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 4s.
Yeah, we do. Get him!
2 up save.
Get him!
Nope. Then at initiative 4, all your guys pile in. And you get to swing a bunch of times. They have 11 attacks from everybody else, hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Oh no. And wounding on 4s. It's 2 wounds. 2 up save.
Dude.
I think as soon as we saw them make the charge, we knew what was going to happen. Let's start with the Praetor. He's got 4 attacks base, 1 for the charge, and 1 for digital lasers. He's hitting on 3s. And he's hatred right now, thanks to the zealot, or the chaplain. 6 hits. And it's a Thunderhammer he's got there, so 2's to wound. So your champion dies. No, and there's no feel no pain against these because they're insta-killing, because they're double your toughness. So 4 guys die, including your champion. And then 18 attacks from my Fire Drakes, hitting on 4s, because they're weapon skill 5, and your weapon skill 5 all around, right?
4.
Oh no, you're 4. So
Nope.
it's your console was 5. So hitting on 3s with hatred. Ow. Oh man. And the rest, they're dead. They're all dead. Every last one of them. So go ahead, remove them. You don't want. So yeah.
At least your unit's way over here.
Yeah, it's true. They're not holding an objective, right? No, I don't see any objectives nearby. Let's consolidate them. 3 inches. Going to use that 3 inches to move back a little bit. Protect my librarian. I don't care about the cover so much, so I'll move out as much as I can. So, ouch! Took down a unit of Cacophony. Took out only 3 of the other unit, but it is down 4 men now, so they have lost a lot of their oomph. But that Predator could have done a lot more damage, but, you know, can't complain. Did a good amount of damage this turn. Even shot a Tactical Marine in the face with a last cannon. Boy, did that feel good.
A quad last cannon.
Quad last cannon. Just incinerated him on the spot. And managed to hold on to, I got 3 objectives now. Not that I'll get 3 points, because I can only hold 1 with each unit. But, and this guy is sitting in the Skyfire Interceptor mode right now, waiting for the Storm Eagle to come on. And obviously he might be able to find a place that he won't be able to shoot at him, but it does deny him some of the area. Let's go into Emperor's Children, turn 2. Into turn 2 for the Emperor's Children, we got some reserve rolls, which always make me nervous. Don't know about you.
No.
3+ for each of them, so why don't you start with your Storm Eagle? 3+?
Nope.
See? Told you! I hate reserves. And land speeder to javelins. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I do.
And then your jet bikes. Dude! Oh, they need to change reserves so that you get to take your reserves and have half of them come on turn 2 and the other half come on turn 3. That's
Yeah.
the way it should work.
8th edition.
8th edition. There we go. And these land speeders, that's what came in, right?
Yeah.
They're outflanking, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 you get to choose.
I get to choose.
You get to choose.
Nice.
You're going to choose this side to go after the Diradio.
The Dorito.
The Dorito.
I want some Doritos.
Yeah, because he won't be able to intercept you because he's not even facing you. Oh, wait. Maybe, can the missiles? I'll have to check the missiles. The missiles might actually be 360. Yeah, the missile launcher is carapace mounted, so it does have a 360 view. So it'll get to intercept. And the Skyfire won't be affected. Or, meaning it'll actually be able to fire at it because it has skimmers.
So, they're going to try to move out of cover.
Difficult terrain roll.
It doesn't really do anything for them. Oh.
2 inches!
Yay!
Yeah, goal this turn is definitely to kill that Predator before he actually gets a good roll with his Flamestorm cannon.
We do.
So Karen's going to move over to try to take care of that Predator.
Vroom.
He's a fast vehicle. He moves 12 and still fires 2 of his weapons, a full ballistic skill. Tacticals are holding still because they want to Fury the Legion and hope that after all that, somebody's dead. End of movement phase. I do have Interceptor on both these guns, not on the Phosphec, or not on the Volkite. Not that it matters, you can't see anything that came in from reserve anyways. But this is carapace mounted, so we'll fire its 3 shots at the land speeder javelins. Do you want to jink?
Strength.
6. Hits your side armor of 11. 3 shots, hitting on 2s. The problem is if you jink, then you guys are snap firing.
Yeah, I'm not going to jink.
I know, it's a hard choice.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not going to do it.
We're looking at 2s to hit. We got all 3 hits. Gonna roll these one at a time because it is a squadron. And although, are they open top?
No.
Although I still have to roll them one at a time. So they're not open top, but I still need to roll these one at a time just to resolve any damage that they do. So strength 6 versus armor 11, so 5's to glance. Nothing. 10.
Of course.
Not open top. So we've got a shaken, and the last one is a glance. So I do wreck the nearest one. And that is why I hate reserves, because it just brings your army in piecemeal. Unless you got some mechanism to help you with reserves. Time for some retribution.
Hopefully.
Twin Link Last Cannon and Multi-Melta. What do you want to start with?
Last cannon.
Hitting on 3s. Twin linked.
Yeah.
Okay, strength 9 against armor 12, so 3's to glance. Oh, no. It's okay though, because we have a single shot multi-melta.
Don't say that. I'm going to roll 1.
Hit on a 3. Okay, got it. And hold on, you're in melta range. So strength 8 versus armor 12. 2 dice. Oh, barely a pen. But the Daradio has a 5-up invuln against shooting, which I am willing to miss. Okay, good. Not that I want to lose. I just want you guys.
Want me to do something.
I want you to hurt something. So AP 1. So you get +2 to the chart. So roll and shaken. But he's shaken, so it'll be Snapfire next turn. He's down to 2 hull points. And then we've got our Fury of the Legion against the Fire Drakes. Now we've got 3 of them in rapid fire range. 1 with a bolt pistol, so he'll go after everybody. So I'll do half of them at a time. It's all fired at the same time, so we don't have to worry about things getting out of range for the second volley. Mm-hmm. Some people debate that, but we don't. So go ahead, 3s to hit. Wounding on 4s. So we got 5 wounds so far. And the second half, we'll do all the saves after. 3s to hit. And 4s to wound. We got 5 wounds so far. We're adding 4 more, so 9 wounds. So I've got 2 just regular Fire Drakes in front, so 2-up saves, 4 at a time. No. 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 No.
You suck.
Don't. I just rolled some dice, man. The Sicarian is going to try to finish off that Predator.
Last cannon.
You want to blow it up, get out of the way. 3s to hit, and you're looking at armor 13, so 4s to glance. Nothing. And then 6 shots from the cannon on top, hitting on 3s. Twin linked, which is good to get those 2 extra. Yeah, 5 hits. So strength 7 rending, so 6s will be auto pens. So we got 3 pens. I do have a 4-up cover thanks to the building, which I failed 2 of, so it is destroyed. But you don't have to roll for what it is because you can't blow it up with the. It's only AP 4.
AP4,
yeah. Yeah, that's important to have killed this guy as he was about to finish off your cacophonies, if he was so allowed to do. So your cacophonies don't want to fire at my Fire Drakes?
Nope.
No. All right, they could all fire at them, but only 2 of them can fire the tacticals, but you'd rather go for that. Because if you get lucky, you could pop a bunch of them with your extra special rule. So you can do these one at a time, because Just
First
do
one.
3s, 1 hit, and the second one gets hot.
Of course.
But only one gets hot because there's only one guy. But you still have 2 gets hot rolls, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but only one guy can die. 3 up. He's
Good.
fine.
So.
But he still got that 1 hit. 2s to wound.
Man. No.
Oh, God. Don't quit your day job. Let's go paint some more miniatures. Fire drakes are going to go through difficult terrain. 2 inches! Woohoo! We're coming for you, tacticals. You gonna Fury of the Legion us, eh? Huh? Huh?
No.
Librarian's got his eyes on you guys. Spartan's gonna do a 360. Do I have to do a dangerous train for that?
Yeah.
Doesn't count as moving. I'll roll anyways. You roll a double 1. He's fine. Rhino here is not going to be immobilized. So he's therefore going to move up to here. He's eventually going to get to that tactical squad and use his heavy flamer. The support squad with flamers will move 5 inches. And actually, maybe they want to go towards the let's go towards the objective. So if I go after your cacophonies, you're just going to either shoot the crap out of the squad or you're going to run away. Either way, they're not going to be able to use their flamers. So I don't get to see what a 10-man salamander flamer squad can do, except get out of the rhino and cower because they got pinned. It's like, oh no, somebody's shooting at us. Nobody told us anybody's going to shoot at us. I mean, it's more tactical for us to lie down. Lie down, guys. Dangerous terrain for this rhino, not immobilized. I'm going to use him to block the cacophonies as much as I can and get the pintle-mounted flamer a little closer. Difficult terrain for the Leviathan. 4 inches, not very good. And he'll just move up a little bit. He can't really get where he wants to go. He's still in the front armor of the Sakara, and I was trying to, if I rolled high enough, I could move up, move over, get at least 1 gun to his side armor. But they're strength 7 Sunder, so I could glance it to death, perhaps. And the Dorito is going to sit still and get Interceptor Skyfire. One thing I forgot to point out is I got 2 more points at the beginning of my turn for holding 2 objectives. I do hold 3, but I can only hold 1 per squad. Psychic phase, let's see if I get a second crack at this Fury of the Salamander ridiculousness. Okay, 4, so I'll have 6 in total. And I will attempt to manifest it on the tacticals. Warp charge 3. Perils, but I got 4. So if you roll 4 6s, you can stop it. This is your chance to get a good dice roll. Nope. Perils of the Warp, 6. Okay. So I pass a leadership 9 and I turn into an unstoppable psychic beast. I fail it, and I'm dead. Okay, we're good. So he still loses a wound. Actually, no, sorry. Only if it's failed. If the test is passed, the Psyker gains 3+ Invuln, and Fleshbane, Armorbane, and Smash until the start of my next Psychic phase. Yay! So this is 18-inch range, so obviously it's long enough to hit all these. It's just a line. I think I'm going to be hitting 6 of them. Yeah, 6 of them. Strength 5, AP 1, so winning on 3s. No saves whatsoever. No, only 3 wounds. Did you want to go to ground and get a 6-up cover? No? Okay. So the first 3 die then, because even though it's a beam, it still kills the nearest 3.
AP what?
AP 1. So is that your champion?
Yep.
Do you care?
Yep.
Then roll 3 4-up lookout sirs, and he can survive. Okay, he's dead.
Nope.
And the next 2 guys. So right away, they have to pass a morale test at -3 leadership. And if they fail that, well, then they run.
Leadership 5?
Yeah, leadership 5. Oh, he passed it! Well, I guess I passed it against your guys, so you get to do it back. Still, cool power. Could have been more interesting. Warp Charge 3 seems a little too hard to pull off. Warp Charge 2, I think, would be.
But it is AP 1.
Yeah, so is the Warp Charge 2 power that's actually in the Pyromancy thing. And it's Strength 8, AP 1, Melta Beam.
What's the strength of this salamander thing?
Strength 5. So it's not good against vehicles. It could potentially make guys really run, but I don't think it's worth Warp Charge 3. Especially because there's no way to really get a lot of Warp Charges, because at most I can have a Librarian at level 2. Because I'm not allowed to bring allies, and I can't bring more than 1 Librarian because of the requirement to have a Chaplain. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in the post-game show. Let's continue. Tactical support squad in the shooting phase are going to run 4 inches, so 3 inches. Just going to use that to grab this objective. Pimple-mounted flamer will go into the cacophony. We hit 6 with the heavy flamer, which is strength 6, thanks to being salamanders, so 3 wounds. 3 up saves.
Man.
And feel no pain. With the fire extinguisher. Nope.
Oh, it didn't work. Ah, I'm on fire.
Fire dance. And let's snap fire the combi bolter, because that's actually more effective.
Yeah.
6 is to hit, see? 1 hit. Okay, only 1. 4 is to wound. 1 wound, 3 up save. Watch, it's going to kill a guy. Oh, you ruined it. Spartan is going to unload its shots at the javelin back there. Would he like to
I got a
jink?
bunch of tacticals right here. Nice, juicy tacticals.
I could kill one of them.
Come here,
Would your javelin like to jink from the 2 quad? Well, the 1 quad last cannon you're going to get a cover from anyways. But would you like it from the other one?
No.
You're not going to jink?
No. Better either way.
Okay, the one that you get a cover save from, 3's to hit. Oh, 1 hit. 2's to glance. That's a glance. So why don't you come over here and roll your 4 up. 4, not saved. And then the one that you don't get saves from, 3's to hit. 2's to glance. 1 pen. Could blow it up on a 6. No, it doesn't matter anyways. Nobody's nearby. So it is wrecked. Let's do flat out for this guy. There we
Wow.
go. That's
He's
awesome.
really booking.
Yeah. Leviathan's going to unload both of his weapons, both of his arm weapons, into the Sicaran. And by arm weapons, of course, I mean the Leviathan storm cannons. So we got 12 shots hitting on 2s. Strength 7 against your front armor is 13. So it needs 6s to glance, but it has Sunder. So I get to reroll. So there's 1. You got 3 hull points and a 4 up cover. 2, 3. So statistics say you should survive this with a 4 up cover. But with your dice rolling, I don't know.
Statistics.
Okay, there you go. You only take 1 hull point. So down to 2 hull points. I am going to, in the assault phase, attempt to charge against this poor group of tacticals who can't overwatch. They can't fire at all because they Fury the Legion. But it's a 10-inch charge because I pitifully did my difficult terrain. And 10-inch charge at -1 because I'm a salamander. With no fleet.
I'm calling it. You're going to make it.
I need to roll an 11 or a 12. No, nowhere near. 7-inch charge. So they're stuck where they are, but they can't be Fury of the Legions because these guys did that last turn. That's it for my turn. So, killed the javelin. Killed 1. Yeah, just 1.
1 hull point.
I took a hull point off the Sicaran.
Yeah, 1 cacophony dude.
Oh, and I killed 3 of these with the psychic power. Yeah. So not my best turn, but let's face it, it's because most of your guys still are off the table. And so we'll see what happens if they show up. As we go into Emperor's Children, turn 3.
Smash face.
You gonna smash face?
Smash face.
3+ to come in.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. What about your jet bikes? Okay, they're coming in. And they're outflanking, so roll a die. So 1, 2 is the side.
4.
Yeah. So that side over there.
Putting them in here.
Try to take out a tactical squad holding objectives.
Yeah.
That's what they're good at. So what are your tacticals going to do?
They're not going to stay there.
They want to move forward?
No, we're going to move over there.
That way? Okay, difficult terrain then? 6 inches?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you know my bane is having to charge through difficult terrain. I made that one, but only because I was 3 inches away.
Karen's moving back to where he was. Oh!
Probably doesn't like the support squad.
Nope.
Difficult terrain for the cacophonies? 3 inches. Oh yeah, they're booking it. Go straight up. 3 of them go up, and the other 2 can go beneath them. I do have interceptor on this, so the missiles could fire at the jet bikes, but it's skyfire, and I don't get skyfire against jet bikes, so I'm not going to intercept.
So we'll start over here, shooting the tacticals.
Get them off those objectives.
Got plasma cannons.
Get hot?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
1 does. 2+ save. He's fine. Plasma cannon first. I think a direct hit will actually get 4.
That's the right hit.
Direct hit. 2's the wound. So 3 wounds. 4 up cover from the dragon's teeth, the tank traps. Oh. Oh. Heavy bolters, maybe they can do it.
Come on.
They're not twin linked or anything, are they? Got them. 3's to wound. It's pretty solid. 3 up save. Oh.
Of course.
Oh. So Karen's going to try to take a piece out of the support squad. Hopefully he has better luck. Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. Come in.
1 hit. 3's. 1 wound. 3 up armor. He kills 1.
Yep.
And then your
Accelerator.
top.
Autocannon.
Accelerate. Rerolling. Strength 7 rending. So 2's to wound rending. So 2 rends. So get 4 up cover from those. And
Really?
3 up saves. No! Oh no! Got 2 snap firing last cannons. You never know. Okay, no.
Cacophony. Gonna shoot that thing.
The chaplain is exposed. He'll be the second one to die. Unless you get some good lookouts first. Only 5 of them, so I'll do them one at a time. 3's to hit. Just keep going. It's nice and fast. 3's. 3's. There's 1 gets hot. And... okay, so he gets hot twice. So the one guy who gets hot twice, he makes
fine.
it. And then the guy who gets hot once, fails it, but he's got to look out, sir. Or, sorry,
Feel
feel no pain. Hey! She puts it out!
It's like, ah, it burns.
It's fine, I'm fine. I'm good. 2's to wound.
Get off me. I'm done.
This is pinning, but they are fearless thanks to the chaplain, unless he dies, which he won't with 3 wounds. So 2 up save to the fire drake. Hey, that's a wound. Normally at this point we take a leadership test -1, and they'd lose. If they fail it, they take D6 more AP2 instant death. But that does not affect targets that are fearless, and the chaplain makes them fearless. And the weapon's pinning, but once again they're fearless. And lastly, the tacticals will run.
But I got Crusader.
Crusaders, they get to roll 2.
Which one should I pick?
I don't know.
Which one would you pick?
This is Awakened Realms die, so
Yeah.
I'd choose that one.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're good painters.
Pick that one.
It's a bit of a run away from the fire drakes time.
Like up to here. Ah!
That's it for the Emperor's Children turn. No charging. So they did 1 damage to the fire drake, took out 1 support guy. Oh, so sad. So sad. Rhino, does it get immobilized? It does not. And the Rhino will come over here. And I do get 3 points for holding objectives. Support squad, difficult terrain. Oh, I wanted a 6 to get a bunch of the flamers into the cacophony guys, but just 2 inches. I bet you feel real sorry for me right now.
No.
So I'll just start moving this way towards the objective.
Not really.
Spartan's going to try to move. Got to check to see if it dies or gets immobilized. Just don't roll double 1. Woohoo! That was close. It's just going to take a closer look at those jet bikes. Fire drakes are going to start to make their way across. The chaplain's not going to lead the charge. He doesn't feel qualified. I don't know why. Rhino here, dangerous terrain. He's fine. He is going to catch up to those tactical marines eventually. It's going to take a while. Difficult terrain for the Leviathan, 6 inches. So it's going to use that to go up 3 and then forward 3. Hi guys. Warp charge to see for psychic phase. How many warp charges do I get? I get 2 plus 2. I get 4. I am going to attempt to manifest spontaneous combustion, which is an 18-inch focus witchfire power. That's strength 6 AP3 soul blaze, and if it kills something, you put a small blast over that something, and everything else takes a strength 5 AP4 hit. And I'm going to target the cacophonies. Only warp charge 1, which I had apparently failed. Oh, and I failed to mention it, but he's not moving, and he's not going to run, so he gets Skyfire Interceptor. Spartan's going to fire both his quad last cannons, one of them using Machine Spirit to fire full ballistic skill at your jet bikes. Don't think you need to jink. Let me double check. So this one's going to give you 5 up cover, but this one, your first guy at least is out in the open. So do you want to jink?
No.
No? Okay. So I'll fire the one that gives you a 5 up cover. So 3s to hit, and 2s to wound. 5 up cover. So 2 die, and the other one that gives you, may not give you cover, we'll see. Twin linked, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. That's another. So remove the first 2, and then we'll check line of sight. Actually, no, the next one will be this guy. He definitely gets a 5 up cover, so why don't you roll that? Oh, okay, so the 3 die. Ouch. I'm gonna flat out this Rhino. Tacticals aren't getting away next turn. Heavy Flamer from the Rhino into your Tacticals. Hits 8 of them, and 2s to wound because it's strength 6, so 6 wounds. 3 up saves, 4 die. Is that the champion up front?
Nope.
Okay.
He's dead.
Champion's already, he's already dead. And then the Combi Bolter, wounding on 4s. Oh, sorry, that was snap firing, so no hits there. Didn't wound anyways. I'm gonna fire the missile launcher at the Cacophony. 3s to hit and 2s to wound. 4 up saves for being in cover. 1 dies. So the nearest guy. Oh, feel no pain, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that. He's dead. It's because the medic was on the lower level.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to him in time. And 7 of these guys are in range of the jet bike, so I'm going to Fury of the Legion and fire 14 shots. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, solid hit. Wounding on 5s. Got 4 wounds. 2 up saves. They're fine. Gonna run my support squad. 6, so 5 inches. Just gonna go up a little bit closer to the Cacophonies. So that next turn, maybe I'll be able to flame them if they don't get shot down by the Sicaran. Leviathan's gonna open up fire on the Cacophony squad. You can only see the top 3, so that'll be my goal, is to kill those 3. Start with the Storm Cannons, 12 shots hitting on 2s, 10 hits. And then strength 783, so 2s. So we're looking at 8 wounds. They're AP3, so you got 4 up saves for cover. And then feel no pain for the 5 that you missed. No, the 3 guys are dead, but not 5. I'm gonna run my Fire Drake squad. Just don't think I'm gonna be able to get anywhere near that tactical squad for a charge. And we're getting a 1-inch run. It's minimum 1, so it's not 1 minus 1 to 0, it's just 1.
Half a base.
So yeah, like a little, just a little. But hey, if next turn I just make my charge, like just, then that 1 inch was worth it. So morale test, your jet bikes. They make it. The 2 remaining guys from the Cacophony squad, leadership 9, they are not happy to be here anymore, so they're gonna run 11 inches. Whoa, these guys are fast. They don't seem to mind difficult terrain when they're running away. And the tactical squad, leadership 8, they lost their Vexillus, no rerolls. Oh, they're still insane. I think that's the second time they've rolled double 1. So end of my turn, guys are swarming forward. The support squad still hasn't done anything except gain victory points, which is not nothing, but you know, damage-wise, they haven't done anything. The jet bikes took a heavy hit from the Spartan, and the Cacophony took a heavy hit from the Leviathan and decided to book it. And then a single heavy flamer shot into the tacticals made them question their loyalty, but then they decided to be insanely courageous. So they're sticking around. And that is it for Salamanders turn 4. And Lee feels that
Yeah.
no.
I'm not winning this.
So we'll shake.
Sure.
Good game. Unfortunately, I really wanted to see Emo Man,
Yeah.
Emo Hair Man, with this squad, because this squad is actually really good. It'd be good in close combat. It would have been fun to see them fight against the Fire Drakes, but they decided not to show up till turn 4.
That's where we would have charged it. Yeah.
You would have charged that?
No.
What would they have charged?
Tacticals.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that in the post-game show. So go ahead, click the link below for the post-game show, and also the next Beat Map Batrep 30K edition, both in the links in video description below. And for all you Vault members out there, go ahead and click the link below to watch the next game where Lee has a rematch against me with his Emperor's Children be led by Fulgrim against a drop-potting Salamander army? What's going on with that? We're going to be playing this unusual game with unusual rules, using one of the regular missions from the first Horus Heresy book. So go ahead, click the link below to watch that battle report right now. If you're not a Vault member, you can still click it, get a free 7-day trial, get instant access to this battle report and thousands of others, including painted tutorials, behind the scenes, and everything else. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.